feel like there's still?
Oh yeah, for sure. This just game one. Like I said, I put in a lot of work. I expected to have a big game. You know, me personally, I expect to have a big game. I guess it's just big to the world, just because it's my first one. But I plan to have a lot more. You know, I don't plan on this being my best game of my career. I plan on this just being the starter. You know, me being me.
When was the last time you got a game ball? When was the last time you got a game ball?
Game ball? I never got a game ball. Not at Bama, not at nowhere. I ain't even gonna lie. This right here, it might not leave my hands. I might sleep like this.
It's your MANZRG Frank coming straight out of Gritty City Media, and this is the official first episode of Smokers Paradise. And if you're here with us right now, go ahead and give yourself a round of applause. If you're here for the first time, and I'm quite sure a lot of you will be, go ahead and hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, and we gonna bring that real content to you 100% every single week. I'm a little late this week. Not gonna even hold you up. It's been a lot going on. I'd have been canvassing, I'd have been working, I done got hurt, I'd have been chased by dogs. Like for real, that's just on a personal note, but I assure you that the content that I plan on putting on this channel, you're going to enjoy, because it's all about the Lions, baby. The Lions, I must say, that probably wasn't like my favorite game to say, but honestly, it's going up there because J-Mo broke out that game, and D-Mon, shout out to D-Mon, he just turned into the juggernaut, like unstoppable for real. And it's nice to know that we got pieces on our squad like that. So, you know, I know it wasn't the prettiest game. That's what I like to call a gritty win. It was a gritty, nasty, you know what I'm saying? We had to fight it out, you know what I'm saying? And I know a lot of people in the city was probably looking forward to the Lions probably just running over the Rams, but the Rams is a Super Bowl caliber team. Even though they don't have Aaron Donald, they're still a Super Bowl caliber team, so you got to give them that respect. They gave us everything. Like Dan Campbell said, they threw everything at us. They played us as if this was the playoffs again. like this was the NFC Championship to them. They had to get rid of us, and you know, we had a pretty good lead by the half. We was up, and they found a way to come back. I know we probably, you know, get a lot of reps in practice and stuff, but in the game is different. As you can see, I'm not going to say like we probably should have played in the preseason, because I can understand why we didn't, but I can see the difference, you know what I'm saying, and if we would have played versus, you know, and I'm talking about our starters and stuff like that, but you know, I can see a difference. We had to shake the rust off. We had to get it going. We had to get the run game going. And once J-Mo got going, I don't know if anybody else notices, but when J-Mo gets on the field, it is a whole nother game for real. He changes the speed. He changes the feel. It's like he runs like, I don't know. This is how I explain it to my friends. Look at Tyreek Hill run. Tyreek... when he runs, his feet look like cartoon feet. You remember how a road runner will run and you would just see a circle? Like that, like you can't even see his feet because he's moving so fast, it's like a blur. Like, you know what I'm saying? But when J-Mo runs, it's like slow motion, because every one step that he takes is like 2.5 yards. That's crazy. It looks like, to all my Marvel comic fans, shout out to y'all because I'm a huge Marvel comic fan, but it looks like when Captain America or Black Panther runs. That's what it looks like. It's like they're running past cars and stuff like that, but you can still see like it's like a gazelle or something. Like it's weird. And though D-Mont won that game for us in overtime, and that's shout out to D-Mont for real, man. If you see this, bro, you gotta understand that like we've been wanting that gritty Marshawn Lynch type of downhill runner that you are, and I knew once you got in front of behind a better O-line that you would definitely blossom into what you have been doing. So shout out to D-Mon, and I hope he keep on trudging and stay healthy. Shit, but we do have a player of the game. We call it the boss up player of the game, and this is the first edition. And I know D-Mon have been doing a whole lot of stuff throughout that game, throughout his career, honestly. But I had to give this one to J-Mo because everybody in the city has been waiting for J-Mo to actually break out and tear it up like we know we can, you know what I'm saying? So him having, I think it was over 130 yards receiving and rushing, and he had a touchdown. And every time he touches the field, it just felt completely different. Is the reason why we gave this week's Week 1 versus the Los Angeles Rams, the boss up player of the game is JAMESON Williams. Check him out.
JAMESON Williams last night, 5 catches for 143 total yards and a touchdown.
Oh yes, he is here. His name is JAMESON Williams.
Even better than this, try to get a win. Go Lions, man.
Ball throws underhand. It's Williams again. JAMESON Williams having a big night. Out of bounds with a gain of 28. Got play action at middle of the field throw. JAMESON Williams takes off through the secondary. Williams on the reverse with 3 blockers. Inside the 20. JAMESON Williams takes it to the 12-yard.
And this is just an issue for everybody this year.
On 3rd down, deep drop. Goff taking the shot downfield for Williams, who's open. JAMESON's got it to the end zone. Touchdown, Detroit.
Speed, the double move, tries to break, and really almost.
What up, though? I hope y'all enjoyed that, because I'm making all this stuff myself, by the way. Real talk. I think J-Mo, I see it in Jared's eyes, honestly. Don't get me wrong. I know that connection that Jared got with Amon-Ra is like second to none. But I've seen that look in Jared's eye before, and it's not a look that I've seen in Jared's eye before. It's the same look that Matthew had when Matthew realized that he can throw this ball to Calvin Johnson. You get what I'm saying? I remember Calvin Johnson was on the team and Matthew was on the team, but they hadn't really hooked up. They maybe did some stuff in practice, but in a game it hadn't happened. So I remember when we had, what was his name? It was Williams. That's all I can remember. He was a first round, because he sucks, by the way. But, what was his name? I remember Williams. But he was the leading receiver on the team. Williams was. And he was a first round draft pick and all of this type of stuff. He didn't want to come to us. He wanted to go to Texas. And he kept crying that he didn't want to come to us. But we finally throw him in the game. We see what he can do. Drop the ball. Every time he get to crying, oh, give me the ball. Okay, cool. We throw you the ball. Drop the ball. So we said, fuck it. And we put Calvin in. And Calvin, it was like, magic, butter, Megatron. I see that same look that Matthew had when he realized he can link up with Calvin in Jared's eyes, looking at the kid. And if we can get a show like that, not to mention still having your $30 million top wide receiver, well, I like to call him, he plays more in the middle position, you know what I'm saying? He's more like a Hines Ward to me. So I'm not saying that he can't do like the long bombs or whatever, because we've seen that he can. It's just that for the most part, where he's the most effective has been the middle of the field. So if that's where you the most deadly, then keep being deadly there. Now we got that overhead right that we needed, as well as we still got Sam Laporta, as well as we still have Khalif Raymond. I don't know why people forget about Khalif Raymond and showing them how the white man runs the ball, Mr. Brock Wright. It's not a racist joke. It's a right joke. Get it? But I like Brock Wright as a tight end right out there with Sam Laporta. I think our tight end room is dope. I think the receiver room is definitely dope, and the future is super bright for J-Mo, because he's looking like he's gonna take us to the bowl itself if he have to. But I see that connection. I see it. I definitely see it. I see it, Jared. I see you, Jared. Watch Jared go crazy. Jared's numbers is going to be crazy, just like J-Mo's numbers is going to be crazy. We just got to let the season play out. This next game that we got coming up is someone that we're familiar with, the Buccaneers, the Creamsicles, as I like to call them. We gonna whip their ass. I'm gonna just be honest with y'all. We gonna whip their ass. They've had, and I'm not downing any players or anything like that, because they are a team in the NFL, and you have to respect every single person that you play, because everybody in the NFL is good. Okay, never forget that. But at the same time, we beat them on the road in their hometown when they wore their creamsicles, and we weren't even at full power. Then we seen them again after they done went on a couple of win streaks, and they were smelling themselves a little bit, and we seen them in the postseason. And I'm not gonna lie, it was a good game. I know Baker Mayfield is definitely gonna bring that fire to us, and I know they got a little revenge in their blood, just like the Los Angeles Rams did. So I already know they're gonna come out there with that fire, you know. So it is what it is. But at the end of the day, we had to shake off our rust. It's gonna be fun. Y'all should tune in. I believe it's 1 o'clock on Fox. It's going down. I'm going to be in here. It's going to be turned up, okay? My prediction for the game would be, as far as like point spread or something like that, let's go with, I won't say they'll blow them out, because I know they're going to come out there ready to beat us. Let's go. I think that connection with J-Mo continues. I think Amon-Ra turns all the way up. I think we activate Jameer and Laporta a little bit more in this game as well. So with that being said, I think we will score a ton. Probably not a ton, but I think we are going to get beyond like 21 points. I would give this game, let's say 35-17. That's my prediction. 35 Lions, 17 Bucks. That's my prediction for the game, and that is the show. I have one more segment for you that we call the weekly wrap-up, where we take all the stats and things that happened from last week, throw them into a rap song, and voila, I present it to you, and we're going to close the show with that. But until then, make sure you lock in and lock on. Tune in and make sure you subscribe and tell your friends, alright? This is Greedy Seedy Media, Smokers Paradise, Detroit Lions, let's get it. Detroit, stand up, let's go. It's that time. RG Frank signing off, baby.
Up last year, won by Detroit by 1. Two teams with playoff aspirations begin 2024. It starts
Week 1, new season just begun. Added some new players, now it's time for some fun. Last season went on a run and almost got to a bowl. This season it ain't no question, but you know that's the goal. The game started off slow, had everybody tripping. Jared Goff threw a pick, and Amon Ra was slipping. Matt Stafford and the Rams said they wanted revenge, but that Lions defense had to stop them again. The son of Odin was dropping the hammer hard. 10 solo tackles, 45 for the squad. It was 3-10. By halftime we was up until Matthew threw a touchdown to Cooper Kupp. Kirby Joe had an NO and Jahi ran hard, but J-Mo had a TD with over 100 yards. He gave us everything they had and we still maintain. Jake Bates kicked the 32-yarder to tie the game. Me incredible clutch, super clutch with a sack. Snuffed on him from the back, pounced on him like a cat. Coin toss won that, overtime comeback. Time to release the crack and D-Mott run that. Don't ask if he really was a thug or not, cause now he running the block like the juggernaut. He can't be stopped, O-line paved the way. Touchdown Lions win, we ain't came to play.